Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna.
Everyone, all together, please. Krishna Krishna
Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna
Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama
Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, everyone all together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, one more time, all together. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Ram, Hare Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Rama Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, 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 Hari Bol. Yug Dharm Harinam Sankirtan Yagya Ki. Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, ho ho, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Aha! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Aha! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Aha! Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hey, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, ho, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hey, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Bolo, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hey, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hey, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, oh Rama Rama, bolo Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Oh, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Bolo Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, রাম আহা নিতাই গৌরাঙ্গ নিতাই গৌরাঙ্গ
নিতাই গৌরাঙ্গ নিতাই গৌরাঙ্গ
নিতাই গৌরাঙ্গ জয় গৌর হরি বলো নিতাই গৌরাঙ্গ জয় গৌর হরি
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 নিতাই গৌরাঙ্গ জয়
গৌর হরি
গৌর হরি
গৌর হরি গৌর হরি
বল বল গৌর হরি গৌর হরি
গৌর হরি গৌর হরি
নিতাই গৌরাঙ্গ জয় 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 গৌর হরি
হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল
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 এই হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল
হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল
ওই হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল
হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল
নিতাই গৌরাঙ্গ জয় গৌর হরি
বলো নিতাই গৌরাঙ্গ জয়
নিতাই গৌরাঙ্গ জয় গৌর হরি
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 আহা হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে
হরে কৃষ্ণ হরে
হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে 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 কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম রাম
রাম রাম হরে হরে
ওহো হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে
হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে হরে
হরে রাম রাম
রাম হরে হরে
হরে কৃষ্ণ হরে কৃষ্ণ কৃষ্ণ হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে
হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে
আহা হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম 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 হরে হরে
হরে কৃষ্ণ হরে কৃষ্ণ 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 হরে 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 রাম
গৌরাঙ্গ নিতাই গৌরাঙ্গ জয় গৌর হরি
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 গৌরা 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 গৌরা
গৌরা গৌরা গৌরা
নিতাই 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 নিতাই
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 নিতাই নিতাই নিতাই
নিতাই নিতাই নিতাই নিতাই নিতাই নিতাই জয় প্রভুপদ জয় প্রভুপদ
প্রভুপদ জয় প্রভুপদ
আহা প্রভুপদ জয় প্রভু
জয় প্রভুপদ জয় প্রভুপদ
জয় প্রভুপদ জয় প্রভুপদ
প্রভুপদ প্রভুপদ
এই প্রভুপদ প্রভুপদ
প্রভুপদ প্রভুপদ
বলো প্রভুপদ জয় প্রভুপদ
প্রভুপদ জয় প্রভুপদ
প্রভুপদ জয় প্রভুপদ
জয় প্রভুপদ জয় প্রভুপদ
জয় প্রভুপদ জয় প্রভুপদ
জয় প্রভুপদ জয় প্রভুপদ
হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল
নিতাই গৌর হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল হরি বল
গৌর প্রেমানন্দে হরি 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 বল
হরি বল
হরি বল
হরি বল
Hare Krishna. Thank you all for joining our holiday kirtan. Wasn't that amazing? Oh, so we're going to have more of these throughout the year, so stay tuned. And it doesn't stop here. We're going to continue the programming with a 6 o'clock arti and darshan of the deity. So everyone please stand up. And then we're going to have class, prashadam, and then a finale kirtan at 8 o'clock. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Shri Shri Gauranitai ki, Shri Shri Radha ki, Shri Gopinath ki, Shri Shri Jagannath Baladev Shudrarani ki, Jagadguru Srila Prabhupada ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande. Namayam Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Shri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunnavadi Pachato Deshatarine Saraswati Jaya Jaya Gora Chade Arati Kashava Shiva Jaya Jagad Manalo Ajanabe Tatavane Jagad Manalo Dakshinani Daicha Bhamegadada Kate Adaito Basha Chatradan Kate Adaito Basha Chatradan Vashi Ache Gorachat Ratna Singh Singhasane Vashi Karati Karana Brahma Adi Devagane Aro Arati Karana Brahma Adi Devagane Nara Hare Adi Kare Chamara Dula Nara Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Gashavadiga Sanjaya Mukunda Vasu Gashavadiga Baje ghanta baje baje karata shankho baje madhura mridanga baje paramarasa Madhura Mridanga Baje Paramarasa Kote Chandra Jane Badana Yoja Vala deshe bana mala kare jhalama Vala deshe bana mala kare jhalama Shiva Shukha Narada Teme Gada Gada Shiva Vinada Dake Gurara Sampada Bhakoti Vinada Dake Gurara Sampada Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasari, Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Hari Hari. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga Jaya, Nitai Gauranga, 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 Nitai Gauranga. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. Nitai Gaura Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. नमस्ते नरसिंहाय नमस्ते प्रहलाद लाददायिने प्रहलाद लाददायिने हिरण्यकशिपुर्वक्षः हिरण्यकशिपुर्वक्षः शीलटाङ्कनखालय ito nishima parata nishima ito nishima parata nishima jato jato yami tato nishima Bahi nishima hridaye nishima Bahi nishima hridaye nishima Narasimha madem saranam pade तब कर कमल बारे नखा अद्भुत श्रृंग दलित हिरण्यकशिपु तनवृंग केशवादिता नर हरिरूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki. Jai Vishnupad Paramahansa Pari.
Everyone, Hare Krishna. Please bend down and pay obeisances. We will now offer the obeisances prayers. If everyone can bend down. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajikacharya Asutara Sata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivajikacharya Asutara Sata Shri Srimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem se kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadara Shivasadi Gaura Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Shamakunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Kirchur Gopinath Ki. Shri Shri Gauritai Ki. Shri Jagannath Baladev Subhadra Ki Jai. Shri Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Shri Mathura Dham Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki. Shri Jagannath Puri Dham Ki. Ganga Mai Ki Jai. Yamuna Mai Ki Jai, Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Tulsi Devi Ki Jai, Samaveda Bhakta Vrinda Ki Jai, Gaur Premanandi Hari Hari Bol. All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Now all together, Nama Om Vishnu Padaya, Krishna Prastaya Bhutale, Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamane, Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvasesha Sunyavadi Prachata Desatarine. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to the Sunday feast. Please have a seat and face this direction. Hare Krishna, everyone. Please have a seat. Hare Krishna, welcome to our Sunday Feast program. Is anybody here that's new or here for the first time? Wonderful, welcome. If you have any questions or would like any answers on anything, we're all here to help. You can go to the front desk to get any questions answered. We just had our holiday kirtan. Who attended the holiday kirtan? Oh. So we're going to hold more of these kirtans throughout the year, so please stay tuned. We will now be having our spiritual talk, which will be followed by a vegetarian feast, prasadam, and an 8 o'clock arti. Today's talk will be given by Bhagavad Prabhu on saving lives. Bhagavad Prabhu is a disciple of Sankarshan Das Adhikari. He was born an atheist, but Srila Prabhupada's books changed him. He was initiated in 2011, and his primary services are book distribution, teaching, cooking, among others. He currently works as a CTO at an insurance company. Let's all welcome Bhagavad Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Welcome to the ISKCON Toronto Sunday Feast program. You want everybody to come in the front? Hare Krishna, Bhaji. So we have just a little, because we are expecting many more devotees here this evening. We are asking everyone who is sitting in the back just to scoot up to the front and create space in the back so that when they come in through the doorway, they have a place to sit. Otherwise, they will just end up standing uncomfortably in the doorway. Please come forward, everybody here. Please come forward, please come forward. I know it's a little uncomfortable to scoot when you're already sitting down comfortably. But please come forward. It's a service to others. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Please make space. If you're sitting near the back ribbon, there should be like 3 or 4 rows of empty space there. And that's the success of your endeavor to scoot forward. Thank you so much. Please come forward. Please come forward. Yeah, okay. So what we'll do today is, we will, the topic today is to save lives, saving lives. Okay, so this is what we are going to do today. We're going to sing one beautiful bhajan together. Okay, thank you, Prabhu. And we'll discuss what it means to save lives. We'll hear one true story. There are millions and millions like that. And then we'll discuss why the Bhagavad Gita is needed, how the Bhagavad Gita saves lives. We'll do a quick measurement about the extent of our own good fortune today. Okay, and then we'll discuss how we can save lives together. A quick recap, a short video will be played, and then we will have a delicious dinner prasadam which is being which will be served right here in the temple room right behind us. And then we'll open for the 8 o'clock Aarti, rocking kirtan. Okay? Everybody ready for this? I'm not convinced. Say Hare Krishna if you're interested. Hare Krishna. One louder, still nothing. One more time. Thank you very much. So we'll sing this bhajan, okay? This bhajan actually describes Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his associates saving lives. And whenever we go out there from the temple to save lives, we sing this bhajan. So I'm inviting you today. It's call and response. I will lead. You will sing. It's a very simple words. It's in Bengali. The translation is at the bottom. We won't read the translation today, but we will dive right in. Okay? Please follow along. Please follow. I'll sing one line. You'll sing one line. Okay? Parama karuna pahudui jana Nitai Gaura Chandra Bolo Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana Nitai Gaura Chandra Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana Nitai Gaura Chandra Parama Karuna Pahudui Jana Nitai Gaura Chandra Sabhavatara Sara Shiromani Kevala Ananda Kanda Sabhavatara Sara Shiromani Kevala Ananda Kanda Sabha avatara sara shiromani kevala ananda kanda Sabha avatara sara shiromani kevala ananda kanda Bhajo bhajo bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudhrida Vishwasa Kori Bolo Bhajo bhajo bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudhrida Vishwasa Kori Bhajo bhajo bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudhrida Vishwasa Kori Bhajo bhajo bhai Chaitanya Nitai Sudhrida Vishwasa Kori Vishaya chhadiya se rase majiya mukhe bolo hari Hari Vishaya chhadiya se rase majiya mukhe bolo hari Hari Vishaya chhadiya se rase majiya मुखे बोलो हरि हरि विषय छाड़िया से रस माजिया मुखे बोलो हरि हरि देखो रे भाई त्रिभुवने नाय मन दयाल दाता 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 पशु पक्षी झुरे पाषाण वेदरे सुनि जार गुण गाथा पशु पक्षी झुरे पाषाण वेदरे सुनि जार गुण गाथा पशु पक्षी झुरे पाषाण वेदरे सुनि जार गुण गाथा पशु पक्षी झुरे पाषाण वेदरे सुनि जार गुण गाथा संसारे मजिया रोहेली पड़िया से पद नाहिलो आशा संसारे रोहेली पड़िया से पद नाहिलो आशा संसारे मजिया रोहिली पड़िया से पद नाहिलो आशा संसारे रोहिली पड़िया से पद नाहिलो आशा अपना कर्मा भुंजाए समान कहो लोचन दासा 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 परम करुणा पहु दुई जन निताय गौर चंद्र परम करुणा पहु दुई जन निताय गौर चंद्र हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Parama Karuna Bahudui Jana Nitai Gaura Chandra. Bolo loudly. Parama Jana Nitai Gaura Chandra Sabhavatara Sara Shiromani Kevala Ananda Kanda Sabhavatara Sara Shiromani Kevala Ananda Kanda. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Mena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. I was born in the darkness of ignorance. My spiritual master opened my eyes with the torchlight of knowledge. I offer my respectful obeisance at the lotus feet of my spiritual master. I beg blessings from all my teachers who are in the room. Thank you very much for continuing the process of Krishna consciousness, showing me how it's done for the last 20 plus years. I'm very grateful to all of you. We are talking here about what it means to save a life. This is the dictionary meaning. You can read the dictionary meaning. Someone or something that gives you a lot of help when you're in a very difficult situation. Right? That's the meaning, that's the definition of life saving. So people understand it in many different ways. You have medical help. You can give people medical help. You can give people food, shelter, clothing. You can give them education. You can give them jobs. You can give them training. You can give them a livelihood. You can do all of these things. But ultimately, all of these things are super temporary. The best way of saving a life is to give the life a purpose. Once you give the life a purpose, then everything else is taken care of. Whether they have education, it doesn't matter. Whether they have training, it doesn't matter. Once they have a purpose, then everything works out. So this is just a brief definition. I'm going to tell you a brief story about an atheist at a Mumbai railway station, 20 plus years ago. He met a monk with a pile of Bhagavad Gitas, and he's an atheist. He's an engineer, he's an atheist, and he's like, who shaved this idiot's head and made him stand here like this? Who brainwashed this fellow? What are they doing to him? How come he's dressed in saffron clothes? He's a young man just like me. What is going on here? And he said, okay, if you want to help, someone, you find out what drug they are taking, analyze it, study it, and then you defeat the drug, right? You find out what. So he had a bunch of Bhagavad Gitas. So it appears that this is the drug that this person is taking. So this person said, okay, I'll take this Bhagavad Gita, another one, and figure out how they are brainwashing these poor souls in this ISKCON, in this Hare Krishna people, these Hare Krishna people, making young men stand on railway stations, begging for money. And he didn't give a donation because his heart wasn't big enough. He was not very fortunate at this time. He didn't give a donation for the Bhagavad Gita, but the monk gladly allowed the Bhagavad Gita to go. In India, it's very rare for a book to go without a donation. So he let the book go, And then this person kept reading the Bhagavad Gita, and the sole goal was, remember, to find all the faults and go out there, find these shaven-headed fellows and show them, what life is really about. Not standing on a railway station begging for money with Bhagavad Gitas, right? But it happens to be, you're not supposed to talk about yourself, but this happens to be me, who was the fellow at the railway station, okay? So 20 plus years ago, as a 20-something-year-old person, probably the first day of my first job, I got a Bhagavad Gita. And I had read about 10-15 editions of the Bhagavad Gita before, and I'll tell you why that is significant. And I had found faults in each one of them before, because I understand Sanskrit, and I could see that people were trying to pull a fast one, and I could see that. And at the end, even if I wanted to trust the Bhagavad Gita's message, I was very confused because one verse would contradict another verse, and it was really highly confusing. But when I read Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita, it was completely coherent and consistent, and there was a clear call to action. And I can tell you that my life is transformed. Bhagavad Gita transformed Arjuna's life for sure. I mean, Arjuna is a pure devotee. He's standing on behalf of us. He doesn't have any need for the Bhagavad Gita, but he became the instrument for this Bhagavad Gita. In a similar way, my life was also very dramatically transformed over the years. And I came here very rough in 2004 to this temple, and not understanding anything, standing at the back. Some Dharma Prana Prabhu, one of the disciples of Prabhupada, got me involved in kirtan. It's a long story. I won't get into all the details. But I can tell you one thing. The Bhagavad Gita is basically the only solution for what is otherwise life in an endless ocean. Look at this ocean. The waves are very high. Imagine yourself trapped in this ocean. All of us are actually trapped in this kind of ocean. And it's impossible to get out. It's absolutely impossible for us to get out of this, right? You need a map, right? You need a compass, because just a map or a compass won't do it. And then you need a proper ship, right, in order to get this, to cross over this kind of ocean. Look at that ocean. You need a proper map and a proper compass, right? Proper map, proper compass is required, right? So why the Bhagavad Gita is so powerful is because it's authoritative. The Bhagavad Gita is spoken by Sri Krishna himself. He's created the entire universe. He's the emanator of the spiritual realm. He's also the creator of the material world. And it's one, compactly, a map, compass, and a ship all into one, right? The Bhagavad Gita is amazing. It's just 700 verses, just 1400 lines. And nobody except God can do that, It's very soothing and it's very reassuring in our modern world. It's absolutely compact. It's very small. You can take it anywhere with you. That's what happened with me. I got the Bhagavad Gita many years before I came to the temple. I was carrying it everywhere. I traveled around in the world. As a young entrepreneur, I was traveling with the Bhagavad Gita everywhere. In addition, the Bhagavad Gita has a very detailed explanation about most common issues. Actually, every single issue that you can ever encounter has a solution inside the Bhagavad Gita, which is incredible when you consider that it's only, how many verses? 700 verses. How many lines? 1400 lines, okay? It's a step-by-step explanation. It's a delineation. There's no mysteries in it. It's not, oh, if you know, you know. None of that stuff. It's actually extremely clear, and it actually helps you to start from wherever you are. It's not that, oh, I'm not perfect. I'm not going to get there. I don't know when I'm going to get there. This is not going to work for me. This is for sadhus. I'm not a sadhu at all, right? It's actually, you can do what you can with what you have. And step by step allows you to gradually progress in spiritual life. It has a clear call to action. There's no beating around the bush in the Bhagavad Gita. There's a clear call to action. Krishna doesn't waste any time, right? And it actually inspires positive change in people's lives, right? In today's world, in more detail, we'll talk about it. The Bhagavad Gita is available in many, many different sampradayas, okay? But the Bhagavad Gita, as it is available in the Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya, is even more distilled because it tells you these three key concepts. Okay, I want everybody to say Sambandha. Say. Okay. And next word, Abhidheya. Say Abhidheya. Say Prayojana. So there are three main concepts, okay? There's Sambandha, Abhidheya, and Prayojana. So if you look at all of our Gaudiya literature, you'll find that these three concepts are explained by our acharyas, and Srila Prabhupada actually describes these steps in great detail, even when he doesn't call it Sambandha, Prayojana, Abhidheya, and Prayojana. For example, Sambandha means relationship and context, okay? So, let's say I don't know who I am, right? Somebody might say, there was a great scientist who is dead but not gone. He said that we are just, chemicals come on a moderately sized planet, right? That's his statement. Okay? If you can accept that you're a scum, then, well, accept my condolences and we can carry on. But if you don't accept that you are chemical scum, then there is something more. The Bhagavad Gita describes that, he describes who I am, what I am specifically. Describes that, Dehi nosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yavaram jarat. It says that I am the one who lives inside this body. I am not this body. This chemical scum of this body is not me. He's right, in a way. The body is chemical scum indeed, but the fellow did not understand beyond the body. The thing that empowers and drives the body is what is important, and that's who I am. Okay, that's amazing, right? But what is my context? Am I just one of those sparks just floating around, orphan? Am I anath? I have no connection, no relationships with anything else. I'm just, just meant to float around like a piece of dust in the air, all for all eternity. No. Krishna says that Mamaivamsho jiva loke jiva bhuta sanatana. They're mine. All the living entities are mine. So at once, I'm claimed, right? I know where I belong. I know where I live. I know what is my sambandha, right? I am an amsha of Sri Krishna himself. Okay, that's very incredibly reassuring, because people are going through life, bouncing around between relationships, jobs, places. All of you are missing home, I'm sure, right? And whatever you did back home. But this bouncing around will continue until we realize what is our real sambandha, right? So Bhagavad Gita gives you sambandha, and then it gives you abhideya. Abhideya means, okay, I know who I am, I know who I'm connected to. What am I supposed to do with that information? Right? There's the activity, there's the abhideya, there's the action. It says, manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi yuktvaevam atmanam matparayana. Okay, it gives you, what can I do? Oh, Krishna is saying, become my devotee. Okay, if I am the part and parcel of Krishna, then it's only natural that I should reconnect myself with Krishna and figure out what the part and parcel want. If this hand does not obey you, what do you call it? You call it deceased, right? You call it deceased, you call it paralyzed, you call it whatever, right? Anything but a hand, right? So, abhideya means, what can I do by knowing my sambandha dhyan? Once I know who I am, once I know how I am connected to and we are all connected to each other. We are all, because we are Mamaivamsho, we're all brothers and sisters in a certain way, right? We are all intimately connected, right? We are all connected as family. Not just people in this room, but the whole world, right? Every apple tree is my brother, right? Saint Francis of Assisi said that too, right? Lord Jesus Christ also taught the same thing. His appearance day is tomorrow. He's a great Vaishnava Acharya. We should celebrate, right? People might not understand that he's a Vaishnava Acharya, but actually Lord Jesus Christ is one of the preeminent Vaishnava Acharyas in the Western world. Right? So that's the activity. It gives us what should we do. We should come here, we should chant kirtan, right? Krishna explains everything in great detail, right? I don't have the time to get in too much detail, but the Bhagavad Gita describes all of this. And then it describes the goal. What is the prayojan? Okay, I'm a spirit soul, I'm supposed to do these activities, and to what end? Right? What am I supposed to accomplish by doing all of these things? Right? So I am supposed to accomplish, I am supposed to accomplish Atmanam Matparayana. I am supposed to accomplish Bhoktaram Yadnatavasam Sarvalokam Maheshwaram Suhridam Sarvabhutanam Jnatva Mam Shantir Bhuchati. I am supposed to be at peace. Right? So if I am not at peace, that means I am in some sort of unnatural state. Right? It's my unnatural state. I am supposed to be at peace. And I will be at peace when I know who I am and when I do according to whatever I am. So when I know who I am and I be who I am, then I'm at peace, right? When we are reconnected with Krishna. So the goal is reconnection with Krishna, and the goal is the pleasure of Krishna, right? Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishvami ma shucha. Don't worry what you have done in the past. Don't worry where you have been. Don't worry about all of those things. I'll take care of you. Right? Krishna is saying that. And there is much, much more detail than what I'm giving here in this one little slide, okay? So all of this is more detail described inside the Bhagavad Gita, okay? Now, what is so special about the Bhagavad Gita as it is, right? I told you that I, the little foolish atheist at the railway station, had read the Bhagavad Gita before. It is not that I had not read the Bhagavad Gita before. 10 to 15 different editions, right, of the Bhagavad Gita. Various authors, various publishers, right? Some editions had Sanskrit, some editions did not have Sanskrit. Some were written in different language other than English. I read all of these Bhagavad Gitas, and always after reading the Bhagavad Gita, I was always like, "Iska karna kya hai yaar? What are you supposed to do with this information?" Right? It was highly confusing. Why is that? Because the Bhagavad Gita, as it is pure. Here's the dictionary definition of pure, right? Homogeneous, uniform composition, not mixed. Not mixed, as in pure oxygen, right? Free of dirt, pollutants, infectious agents, and other unwanted elements. No unwanted elements in the Bhagavad Gita as it is, right? Pure water, right? You want pure, uncontaminated water, right? Containing nothing inappropriate or extraneous. Don't bring any garbage into the Bhagavad Gita. Then it doesn't remain the Bhagavad Gita. It becomes some garbage Gita, right? It's no longer Bhagavad Gita. So what happened is that I had read all these Bhagavad Gitas, but the so-called authors of these editions of the Bhagavad Gita had inserted their own opinions into it, right? Calling it Bhagavad Gita, but actually it's the author's Gita, right? Which may appeal, which may have some merit. It's not that it's, I'm completely discounting the whole thing, but it did not have the kind of effect that the original Gita, the original pure Bhagavad Gita has. So Srila Prabhupada saw that as a gap in society, and he translated an edition of the Bhagavad Gita into English, and which was translated to more than 100 different languages around the world, right? And it's as Krishna intends it. There's no additions, no subtractions, there are no interpretations. When I distribute the Bhagavad Gita on the street and somebody has already encountered the Bhagavad Gita before, they ask me, especially Westerners, they say, whose interpretation is in this Gita? I'm saying, that's the whole point. This Gita is not an interpretation at all. There's no interpretation. There's no need of interpretation. Right? Krishna is clear as water. He's absolutely, fully clear, easy to understand. There's no need to interpret anything. And that is a problem, because people have interpreted and not taken the direct initial meaning of the Bhagavad Gita. They have caused so much confusion in the world. Despite the fact there are more than 600 to 800 editions of the Bhagavad Gita in the world, none of them have the kind of effect and impact that the Bhagavad Gita as it is has. So it's basically unadulterated, pure medicine. The Bhagavad Gita is actually highly pure and unadulterated. This is really important for everybody to understand. The difference between this Gita and that Gita is that, and I challenge you, like, bring any Gita and we can have a comparison side by side. And I've done this before, right? I've played with my own life doing this, right? Reading all the different Gitas that were out there. Here's how the Bhagavad Gita saves lives, okay? We know that we live in a harsh and sometimes seemingly hopeless world. And there's tremendous acrimony, people always fighting each other, right? Always misunderstandings, disputes, like all kinds of rumors. Oh, did you hear? Did you hear what so-and-so did? Oh, all of these things are happening. There's all kinds of hypocrisy, right? Do as I say, not as I do, right? The person is saying, gives a talk about addiction, and then comes out there and starts smoking a cigarette, right, afterwards. Right? Or, there's a lot of anger and a lot of sorrow in today's world, right? Nobody is actually happy. I meet people all the time, and sometimes I meet people and, we have a conversation. It's one of the first heart-to-heart conversations they've had in a long, long time, and they break out crying on the street. It's an interesting experience, especially because the passers-by might think that I might have something to, I did have something to do with it, but I'm not the cause of that particular person's tears. It happens all the time. Right? A lot of anger, a lot of sorrow. And because of things that we are taking in constantly, you switch on the television, you open the newspaper, you take in the magazines, the newspaper, you go on the subway, you go on the bus, you meet one angry person or two people fighting with each other or yelling or swearing at each other. It affects you in a bad way. YouTube is full of that. Facebook is full of that. Right? Every single media channel that you can imagine is full of tremendous negativity. And this negativity affects us and impacts us and brings us down. So the spirit soul, who we are, actually has a need to hear Krishna's voice. His soothing, his calming, his reassuring voice that tells us who we are and what we should not be worried about and what we should instead focus on. Right? It gives us hope. It actually leads us out of misery. I can tell you that even though I was a fairly successful businessman, I was a miserable fellow. Right? Miserable fellow. Right? And that misery carried for a long time until I actually started imbibing the process of bhakti deeply into my heart. It was a process. It's not that it happened overnight, right? And it actually solves all the problems permanently. So if you go back to this slide here, when you give medical help, what happens? The person falls sick again, right? It's not permanent. When you get food, shelter and clothes, if you give somebody food, they'll be hungry in another 4 hours. They'll be hungry again, right? You can't solve this problem. Shelter, somebody else might come and take away the shelter. Or in India, they give people shelter and then they sell it just to buy some food and clothes. And then they're out back on the street again, right? These are not lasting problems. You give education, Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, Jada Vidya Mayar Vaibhav Jivan ke banaye gadha. Like all of us, how many years have we spent in the educational system? And what has it taught us to do? Become a donkey, right? Constantly working hard. Not even just one job, 2 jobs, 3 jobs. Constantly working hard. Thinking that, this next little opportunity is going to be my break. And before you know it, you're 77 years old and you have nothing to retire to. Because what are you going to do? All life you have worked like a donkey. How can you not be a donkey after 77, right? It's impossible. That's what our material education has actually given us. Taught us to become a donkey, right? Mayar Vaibhav, right? You can give jobs, you can give training, everything. You can train people to be better donkeys, better dogs, better camels. You can teach people to do all of these things, but there is no lasting solution other than knowing who we are and being who we are, right? So here, we're going to do a quick measurement. I promised you a measurement exercise, right? Everybody in this room, I presume, is alive and breathing. Yes, yes, okay. So you're better off than about 300,000 people who have died today. Whether it's a baby or an old man or a young lady, doesn't matter. Yeah. There are 300,000 people who have kicked the bucket. You are here, right? You're still here? Okay? So you can measure your good fortune. You're not among those 300,000 people who have gone today. So you have time right now, okay? So know the extent of your good fortune, that you still are here. Are you able to eat? I'm sure we'll feed you a sumptuous feast, but are you in general able to eat? In general, nobody is starving here. I don't see any starving children or people around here, right? All of you are quite fortunate, right? 900 million people starve on a daily basis. Daily basis, okay? 900 million, 1 out of 9 people. Turn around, count 9 people around you, 1 of them is hungry. Not in this room, but it's there. Right? Turn around, count, look at, make that connection. 1 out of 9 people is hungry. So when you see people on the TTC angry, you know why they are angry, because they are hungry. Right? Right? Do you have shelter, a roof over your head, heating, 24 degrees Celsius inside? Right? Not -2. Right? There are people who live there. I go out on Harinam at Old City Hall. There's a woman who sleeps on the street right there. She loves it when we come out and do Sankirtan because that's her bright spot of the day. She's not worried that something bad is going to happen to her because when you're sleeping on the street, anything can happen to you, right? She's extremely scared, right? 150 million people are homeless, at least worldwide, right? And that is not counting places like India where you don't need a home to stay. You can stay under a tree somewhere, right? But even worse and more shocking is this statistic, right? Is that even though the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, we are trying so hard to distribute the Bhagavad Gita as it is around the world in more than 100 languages, we have so far distributed less than 60 million of these worldwide. If you think that 60 million might be a big number, the Gideons distribute 70 million Bibles every year. And you'll see that in the video that comes up soon. 70 million a year, okay? But even 70 million is a small number because how many people are there? There are 8 billion people. Right? If you count all the Bibles and all the Gitas and all the Qurans and every single scripture on the planet, we are not distributing enough to save every person on the planet. Right? So, today, less than 0.75% of the world population, 0.75% of the world's population, think about how tiny fraction it is, even have access to a Bhagavad Gita as it is. And we talked about it, not just any Bhagavad Gita, I'm talking about the Bhagavad Gita as it is. Right? So, this is our thing. How you can save lives, okay? I'm just going to recap. Just think about that, okay? 300,000 people dying every day, 900 million people living without food, 150 plus million people living without shelter, in places where shelter are needed, right? And less than 0.75% of the world population having access to a Bhagavad Gita as it is, right? how to save lives? I said, what was the heading? Starting with our own, right? We want to save lives, but we want to make sure that we are saved first and foremost, right? Before you put on other people's mask on the plane, put on your own, correct? Right? So read the Bhagavad Gita deeply every single day. I've been reading for 20 plus years. I can tell you that I have not reached the bottom of this text. And I don't think that I will ever reach the bottom of this text for this and for unlimited lifetimes. Okay? Every single day, every single time I read the Bhagavad Gita, I'm floored. I've found out something new. I've understood something new about myself, about others, about the whole world. Right? So it's incredible. Encourage others to read Bhagavad Gita by reading Bhagavad Gita together. My father is very old. He's 83 years old. He cannot read. So we read via phone, right? I read and he follows along because his eyes are not strong enough to be able to read very well. So you can do the same with the people around you. You don't have to have a person who cannot read to be able to encourage others to read, right? Sit down and say, instead of talking about cricket, instead of talking about politics, let's talk about the Bhagavad Gita for a change, okay? 5 minutes of Bhagavad Gita will make a big, huge difference. And our goal is to distribute 3.7 million of these Gitas. And that's unfortunately not going to change that statistic very much in 1 year, okay? It's not going to change that statistic. We need everyone to do what they can to help us out. If you can come with me, I'm out 2 to 3 times a week sharing Harinam Sankirtan and Bhagavad Gita and other spiritual literature out on the street at Old City Hall. Feel free to join me. Or if you pass me, then don't just pass me by. Come and join me. Let's do this together. Right? Don't be shy, right? But if you are not comfortable doing that and going out on the street, then help us. We will distribute the Bhagavad Gitas on your behalf. Mother Minakshi here has been distributing Bhagavad Gitas since she was ye high, this high, right? She's been distributing books out on the street in all kinds of different ways. And she still distributes thousands and thousands of Bhagavad Gitas that we end up sponsoring here, right? So just remember, you are alive and there are 8 billion minus 300,000 people still alive. Okay? We don't know who those 300,000 people are who are going to go tomorrow, right? Or even today for the rest of this day. We don't know that number yet. We don't know if it's our number coming, that we don't know, which car has our, name on it. We don't know, right? We don't know these things. So while we are still alive and while others are still alive, please do that while you still can, okay? So I'm congratulating you because you're a lifesaver by coming to this temple. So I'm requesting you and your kind contribution. My humble contribution is, I'm a CTO in an insurance company. I don't have a need to beg for my own sake. But this project is so big that I have no choice but to stand in front of you, get down on the floor, and beg for some help from you, okay? So my personal goal, because I got my Bhagavad Gita free of charge, is 100,000, a minimum of 100, be an instrument in the distribution of 1 lakh Bhagavad Gitas, right, in my lifetime. If I can exceed that, then we'll go more, but I want to hit the 100,000 number. So I cannot do it alone. I want to, please help me out here, like help us out, all of us out. Toronto is doing 27,000, right? And we actually had a special guest here who is very excited in the month of December. And
Haribo!
It's been a long time since we saw you, Bhagavad Gita ji.
How's everybody doing?
How
Hare
are you
Krishna.
doing? Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Please tell us more.
Well, it's a great time as we heard. Well, let's thank Mahabhagavad Prabhu for sure telling us how Bhagavad Gita can save lives by chanting Hare Krishna. Yes, so it's an exciting time of the year. There are lots of Bhagavad Gitas going around, and here is one of them, if you like a big one. But we have a short video, as Mahabhagavad Prabhu mentioned in the beginning. It's called the Live to Give. It's very much connected to today's talk and the importance of sharing Bhagavad Gita with everybody. So we ask for your kind attention for just a couple of minutes of this amazing video coming straight from Vrindavan. And then we'll reveal a secret how we can all be part of this campaign. Is that okay, Prabhu? With your permission. Hare Krishna. So are we ready?
Hare Krishna, everyone. We're here at Govinda Kund. I have these beautiful gavachams. I like these. They're beautiful, and inside each one there's a mantra. Hantayam Adra Abala Haridasavaryo Yad Rama Krishna Chananash Parasha Pramoda Manam Tanoti Sahago Ganayasta Yoyat Paniya Suyafasa Kanda Nakanda Mulai. This is a mantra spoken by the gopis, and we've inserted one into each one of these kavachas, and we're taking the kavachas all over the Vrindavan area, especially Govardhan, and dipping them in Govinda Kund. We're taking them to the Nrsinga temple, and then we're going to distribute them to you. So I hope you like them. I think they're beautiful, and they're very heart-touching. We have a huge goal this year, 3.7 million Bhagavad Gitas, and we're asking everyone, please, volunteer, sponsor a case of Bhagavad Gitas or many more, and distribute them to your friends. Or we have pipelines through which we can distribute Bhagavad Gitas to prisons, to hospitals, to schools, and to countries all over the world. Now's the time to get involved with distributing Bhagavad Gita. Let's save the world. Krishnaya. May the blessings of Sri Uddhava come into your lives, into your homes, and may it empower you to spread the Krishna consciousness movement, especially by distributing profuse numbers of Bhagavad Gita as it is. Shri Uddhava Kund ki jai.
We'll say the
Only
Jai
by
together.
the causeless mercy of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada do we dare to enter this most exalted of spiritual arenas. And here we're offering these kavachams, dipping them in Sri Radhakund, praying for everyone's success in spiritual life. Shri Radhakund ki jai. Shri Shamakund ki jai. Dear Shri Radhakund Shamakund, please bless our international Sankirtan team to smash all our goals to please Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for considering our request. Om Tat Sat. We're at the Bhajan Kutir of Srila Madhavinda Puri. Krishna is so pleased with his service that he revealed himself and gave him an eternal spot here at Govardhan Hill to worship him. We'll receive the same benediction by following in his footsteps and serving Krishna in the best possible way by distributing Bhagavad Gita as it is. I'm placing these kavachams at the lotus feet of Srila Madhavinda Puri here at Govardhan Hill. Srila Madhavinda Puri ki jai. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, Srila Raghunath Tata Goswami, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. If you so desire, please empower us to spread the Sankirtan movement all over the world, following the orders of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, to cover the world with transcendental literature. We're here begging at the Bhajan Kutir of Srila Gopal Bhatta Goswami for his special mercy, and may everyone who's joined the Sankirtan movement receive the special mercy of this most exalted of Goswamis. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur ki jai. Srila Raghunath Das Goswami ki jai. Srila Kaviraj Goswami ki jai. Vrinda Devi Tulsi Maharani ki jai.
Jai.
Inside these kavachas is a beautiful mantra to Giriraj spoken by the gopis, and I'm offering it to Giri Govardhan. May anyone who wears these kavachams be eternally blessed with love for Krishna. Dear Lord Nrsingadev, if you so desire, please bless anybody who wears these kavachas, that they'll always be protected from anarthas, or unwanted things, unnecessary necessities, and they'll always have full focus on serving the lotus feet of Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohan, Shri Shri Radha Kirchor Gopinath, and Shri Shri Panchatattva. Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol. You take so much risk to go in Sankirtan. May Lord Nrsimhadev protect you. Hare Krishna. I have a very specific thought and a desire that I'd like to express to everyone here at the very tip of Govardhan Hill. We're not distributing enough Bhagavad Gitas. Our goal this year is to distribute 3.7 million. That's actually a lot. But from another point of view, it's not, because the Gideon Society distributes at least 70 million Bibles every year in over 108 languages. Now the other day, someone said to me, but Vaisheshika Das, they've been doing it longer than us. No, they haven't. Our Sampradaya is called the Sampradaya book. It started with Lord Brahma. We have a big head start and we're way behind. Could we just pick up the pace a little bit? Can't we at least do over 70 million Bhagavad Gitas a year? Of course we can. Everyone who thinks that it's time to increase the number of Bhagavad Gita as it is that we distribute all over the world, please say Giriraj.
Giriraj! Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. So we have this very special opportunity. It's the month of Gita Jayanti. This campaign, Live to Give, is going to be finishing in another 9 days. At the end of the year, we have a big goal in Toronto to distribute at least 27,000 Bhagavad Gitas, and we're looking upon all of you to save the world, save our lives, beginning with ourselves. If you don't have a Gita, please come forward and take one today. If you have one, give one to a friend. And if you've already given to all your friends, please come forward and sponsor a Bhagavad Gita. Your donations are tax deductible. And through your donations, we will bring these books to people who are not coming into the temple, to prison houses, nursing homes, hospitals, hotels, motels, anywhere we can think of, even the RCMP. So please don't hold back. We have these very special blessed kavachams that are available for different levels of donation. Although we have these levels, but please don't hold back. Give whatever you like from your heart. There is no minimum and there is no maximum. Krishna reciprocates with your sincere desire. Mahabhagavad Prabhu, would you like to say anything to finish up?
There's a whole team of us here while you're taking prasadam and while you're enjoying your 8 o'clock kirtan. We are begging you to please open your hearts, come and approach us and do what you can, right? We are not asking you to, we understand everybody is struggling with different kinds of issues, but we are asking you to do whatever you can according to your capacity, right? A famous example is, Krishna says, Patram pushpam phalam toyam yome bhaktya prayachati. He says, whoever can give me a leaf, a fruit, a little bit of water, will I'll be satisfied with. Yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakta anuparatam ashnami prayatatmanaha. So he says that. But if you happen to be a millionaire, if you happen to be even a 100aire or whatever it might be, then Patram Pushpam is not your love. It's just some basic minimum thing that we are doing. So let's do whatever we can within our means, and actually no more, but more importantly, no less than what we can afford. So thank you very much. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. His Divine Grace Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki
Jai.
Shri Bhagavad Gita as it is ki
Jai.
आप सब वैष्णव वृंद की जय. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Thank you. So who is excited to get involved? No, that doesn't do it. Got to be more excited. Who is excited to get involved in this campaign? So please, please, please see the devotees at the tables and do your part. And we humbly ask that you stay for a few more minutes as we have a few more announcements. Today's feast was cooked by Sucharu Padma Mataji, Prabhu Dev Prabhu and team. The cake and buns were baked by Abhinav, Lakshmi Priya, and Komal. Let's all give them a round of applause. We also have two sponsors for today's Sunday feast. Manisha Saha is sponsoring for her son's Rukra Desh Saha Sikthar's 3rd birthday. And our second sponsor is Ekant Chaudhary, who is sponsoring on the occasion of the death anniversary of Mr. Maithi. Let's all chant the Maha Mantra 3 times for today's sponsors. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If anyone wants to sponsor a Sunday feast today or in the future, please go to the front desk for more information. We have lots of things happening at the temple, from events, initiatives, and special projects. So we publish a monthly journal called the 243 Review. To stay up to date on the latest news and initiatives, scan the QR code at the front desk. We just celebrated Gita Jayanti this past Friday, which commemorated when Krishna spoke the Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna. And on January 1st, we will be celebrating Prabhupada Day on New Year's Day to begin the year thanking and honoring Srila Prabhupada. So the program begins at 6 p.m. with Guru Puja, Prasadam, Kirtan, and a very special drama by His Holiness Bhakti Marg Swami. So you do not want to miss it. We are also planning to have a New Year's Eve Harinam at City Hall. And this is going to be on December 31st. Stay tuned for more updates. We're going to send more updates about that. The recitation of Gajendra Moksham Stuti is taking place in the basement conference room at 7:30 p.m. today and continues every Sunday. So just go downstairs to the basement if you want to take part in that. And now we will serve prasadam, our vegetarian feast. We humbly ask that you finish your prasadam by 8 p.m. as the altar doors will be opening at that time for Aarti and a special finale kirtan. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Continue. Hare Krishna. For anybody who would like to come forward and offer a sponsorship of the Bhagavad Gita, we're at your service waiting at the different tables. Please take this time while you wait for prasadam to come forward and make your pledge. Thank you.